Welcome, everyone. My name is Pamela Regier. I was born in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and I am blessed to bring this amazing information to you because I was blessed with the same information. Now, what we're going to be looking at here tonight is really some education that is going to allow you to advance your skills, your mindset, and it's going to also allow you to grow personally. As you can see on the screen, it says, "What will you become?" Right? So let's get right into this. So there is basically 4 ways that you can make money. And there's a 4-way cash flow, right? And 60% of people are working for somebody else. That means they're making money, but the majority of the money that they make doesn't really go to them. They have to pay Uncle Sam, or they have to pay the government, right, for everything that comes off their check. And most of them live paycheck to paycheck, right? So now that's 60% of the entire population that's actually working out there. We also have 35% of people who actually work for themselves. But when you work for yourself, you're taking a lot of your time and effort to put into that service that you're providing somebody, or that option that you have there to allow your services to continue, right? So in order to actually really be free and have more time, you have to really be a business owner, or in that 1% investor mindset category, because these categories allow you to really understand how these markets really work online. Now, being a business owner, yes, there's a lot of things that go along with it. And notice it says 4%. And the reason why I believe it says 4% there is because it ties into a lot of different aspects around you're still really spending a lot of your time being that business owner, right? And when you don't have a whole lot of time, that means it takes from your family, your friends, the people who you love, right? They want to spend time with you. So when you're in that 4% business owner, a lot of that time is in building your business, scaling up, or whatever you might be doing, right, in that business. Now, being an investor, that 1%, a lot of people strive to be in that 1% category, because some of the top people in the world today are sitting there, right? This is where people would tell you that that's the top, right? The top of the mountain, where people are always trying to get from the bottom to the top. That's where these 1% people are. Now, to become a 1% person, you have to be able to provide a service, a skill set, a mindset, some type of service that is of great value to that other person, right? And in order to do that, you have to have valuable content. You have to have valuable information, stuff that's really going to help that next person utilize everything and be able to understand it, right? That's the big thing, is to understand what you're actually getting into. Now, like I said, my name is Pamela Regier, and I've been online for a few years now, and I've been blessed with this trading opportunity. And we're going to get into the educational side of this right now. So we have your foreign exchange market, and we have your digital currency market, right? This market is open 24 hours, 5 days a week, worldwide. This market is also a $6.6 trillion a day market. So there's a lot of money to be made, and you can get your hands on whatever it is that you desire in this market. Now, what we do here at IM Mastery Academy is provide you the knowledge, the skill set that you can learn so you can get what you desire in this huge market. This is the largest financial market in the world. So let's just go into some of the things here. So the foreign exchange market here, for those who don't know what the foreign exchange market is, the Forex market is where you can take currencies, right? It's all about currencies. Now, if let's say you go, I'm Canadian, let's say if I wanted to go to Europe, right? And they have an exchange rate out there, a currency. So I would have to exchange my Canadian dollar for a European dollar, right? And in order to do that, there's an exchange rate in between each currency. And these rates go up and down, just like you can see in this market, right? Up and down. And when these markets go up and down, you can make money. And in the foreign exchange market, you can make money when it goes up and when it goes down. That's how the foreign exchange market works. So we allow people and give them the understanding, the education, the tools, the apps, the softwares, the mentorship, and the team support to help them detect how and where to sell, right? See, the market only moves in two directions, up or down. Now, we sell high and we buy low. And the reason why we do that is because when the market's at its high, you want to make money, right? You want to capitalize on that. So you sell it. And when you're down at the bottom, you buy the market, right? Because when you're buying the market at the bottom, you can capitalize on this huge move. Like, look at that huge move here inside the market. And that's what we do. We make money selling, and we make money when we buy it. The market could crash tomorrow, and we still could make money on this. So the foreign exchange market, the education that we provide here at IM Mastery Academy, allows us to detect patterns and strategies, helping people understand and forecast the market direction. Now, we give the information when they hop on these trading sessions, these trainings that we have on the platform, and they allow you to understand how to forecast, just like a weatherman. They forecast whether it's going to be raining next week, right? And this allows you to understand, okay, well, I need to put on some more warmer clothing or some rain boots, right? Because it's going to rain next week. Just like that, we have the foreign exchange market. We help you with the proper education and the tools and the apps and softwares, so then you can forecast the direction of the market. Now, in order to forecast the direction, we have to find formations, right? So when we have a market that goes in two directions only, we can see at the tops and the bottoms, we see these little patterns, right? This is a W formation. When you see the W formation, we usually will buy the market back up, because when you see the W, it's telling you that the market's going to go back up. The education teaches you exactly what these W's mean, right? So I'll give you a little bit of an understanding here. The W's, when I first started with IM Mastery Academy, I knew nothing. I didn't even know what Forex was. And now I trade these patterns all the time. So these W's, basically, you see the W, and then when you see it break out, just like they drew the line there, when it breaks out and retests this point here in the center of the W, you buy the market back up to the high. Same with it coming down. You see this huge M? The same thing happens at the top. We have the M formations. And these M formations are going to allow you to do the exact same thing, but sell the market down, right? So you see the M, and then she comes back to retest this area here, and then you sell it off. That was a smaller sell, but it doesn't matter, right? Because you're going to make money either way when you see these patterns, right? You have the W's and you have the M's in these markets. And that's how you forecast the market. I'll show you a little bit more of a detail here, a little more understanding. So like I said, the market only goes two ways. You sell high, you buy low. There's patterns and strategies to help forecast the market direction. And you trade positions to multiply your money. So what I mean by that is, as you can see, we've written up on here with the M formation. Measure formation to get the points. So let's say you come up here and you're doing a micro trade, right? Which is a 0.01. It equals 10 cents per pip. And let's say you win a trade at 70 pips. That's $7 USD that you just won. I know a lot of people don't get into this for just $7, but that's still pretty good. You made $7 and you didn't have to get off your butt, right? You made $7 while you were sitting at home, right? So then when your account starts to compound by adding 7 after 7 after 7 after 7, you're going to want to go to a mini trade. And this one where you can actually upscale your risk management, which would be a 0.10, and that equals $1 a pip. So let's say you got 70 pips again. That's $70. Still, you're sitting at home. $70 you just made, and you didn't have to go to work. Right? That's pretty amazing in itself. And after you compound $70 after $70 after $70, just like you did with the 7, let's say you want to move up even higher to a standard lot size. That's would be 1.00, which equals $10 per pip. And let's say you make 70 pips again. 70 pips, that's $700 on one trade. Nobody makes that in a day going to a 9 to 5. Nobody does. I'm not knocking 9 to 5s at all, because they're definitely an option for people who need to work, right? But making $700 from the comfort of your home off of one, let's say, 3-hour trade. Nobody makes $700 in 3 hours. I don't even think they do that in the mines. That's pretty amazing, eh? From the comfort of your home, this is possible. And like I said, we provide the education, tools, and softwares so you can forecast these M's and these W's. And that's all you're reading, right? So here's the education side. We have I Am Educated, Learning Simplified, right? If you don't know what you're getting into, like I didn't when I first got started, this education allows you to jump on this platform. Look, you can see here, we have this lady's done up here. We have all these different sections here that allow you to go into the academy. You can pick whichever one you want, and